All in the wrist, watch how I flip. Watch how I whip, I'm in the whip. All in the wrist, I never switch.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them ice cream.
Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Come on now, come on, let's go! Let's go, let's go! Mike 54. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Flare, alert, flare, flare, flare.
Front it.
Hot seven. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Check.
54.
Green, set.
Now Wilson on first
Watch
down.
the twist. Watch the twist.
And the catching made here by Tyler Lockett.
You got tight right there.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Let's go, baby.
14
Let's
yards
go.
there on the first play from scrimmage.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Alert.
Get your swerve on. Switch.
Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count.
That's it.
Gun.
Throwing is Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
One left. Hold up for signals.
Check.
Got it. Good.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Took right.
Check four. Pick the edge. Come.
Hold up.
From the 41, Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside. The pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Adams. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
Who got 17? Single, slot.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs.
36 power.
Number 2 goal is win your division.
Right there.
Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is get the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs. So
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, you had a punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, Foxtrot.
I'm going to come back to you.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Pick 30.
Mike 17.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 17. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First down, Packers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Right now, you got 58.
Watch out, watch out. Whip.
First carry down for the BYU man, it's Jamal Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Mike. Blue 58. Hey, check 26. Blue 58.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man here. It's Green. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Get in the weight room.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, check.
319.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming.
26.
Hey, check Mike 50.
Hey, exit.
57.
Watch the run.
319.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Back north.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Zoom.
Get him.
Hey, Alpha.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Cat 300. 300.
57's the Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us, they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't you practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Hey, 0-0-0. Be alert.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson able to get this to Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. Wilson got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50. 6. Check.
Here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Flag 90.
49's the mic.
Go.
Hitting the mirrors back and go full strength.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Kill. Move the team. Kill.
Out.
Shift.
Check 99. Safe.
Hey. Nice.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Right there. All day, baby.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman,
zero.
standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On 2nd and 7, Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Tight dog. Slam. Watch that.
12.
What's it?
12.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
Here we go.
Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Too bad.
I don't know about that.
Super
tough.
On 2nd and 2, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 10. And a Packer first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Inside.
You better be ready.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Motion. Reset.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Yeah, Liz.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, me and you.
Box it.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, 88.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt with a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
Check nickel.
What needs to be going through the play call right now, a potential fumble snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Switch.
Friday. Alert.
49's the mic. Watch 40. Short. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
18.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the screen.
Hey, alert.
Sponge.
Wilson now to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing that they're picking up the first down.
That's good for us Seahawks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Alert.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime at a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 74 yards. They come out here in the eye. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On the sneak, Rodgers. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no dice there. That is excellent penetration. They give him no lane whatsoever to try and sneak the football across, and in fact, he'll wind up losing ground on 1st down.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hey, watch it. Watch it.
Zoom. Motion.
Kill.
Oko, over here.
Kill. 6 guy. Check 6.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game was all squared at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense, plenty of time to get back in this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Move 15.
52. Looks small. 52.
Now Wilson gets it to Gordon. 9 yards to pick up there. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, D. Right stone. Come on.
Check hot route. Hot.
Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Move 15.
Mike's by 4.
Watch the pass. Check 43.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Trey Hendrickson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up.
Watch the safety creep.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Move 58.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Shift.
Staying open.
Go to 50. Get 300. Get 300.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
G19.
So don't say nothing.
Plant.
Mike 17. Mike 17. Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, Zoo.
17. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike 17. Mike 17. Here we go. Mike 17.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
Check the backer.
Check. Crunch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
58.
Is the mic.
Yeah, Liz.
He's crashing.
Hey, Mike.
He's checking crash. Check 31.
Inside.
Switch.
Charlie. Don't let Charlie.
Share.
Look again.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to launch into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Watch Sam. Check Mike, 54.
Buzz.
54.
3 buzz. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
From the 29, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike's 49.
4 down.
Check curls.
49.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
That's it, baby.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
Close to the ground and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Good job right there.
49.
Now Wilson throwing again. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Wilson's pass, intended for Melvin Gordon, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's get some penetration.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check safety.
Check.
This is Gordon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
14, Friday.
Check the outs. Hey, Mike's 42, Mike. It's a party now.
Front left.
42. You don't want none of it.
There.
Wilson going to throw again.
You best be afraid of me.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Interception all day, baby.
Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Keep moving. 26.
Joker.
Check 30.
On the ground, this is Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Hey, turn it up. Back. Check 37. Check 50.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Come on, fellas.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Blue 58.
We own them. He's coming.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Check it out.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Give me that.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. What a spin. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Bring it over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6. They'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
54.
Check.
Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing is Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Yeah, good job, That's the way to make it spin, baby.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. 1-yard gain.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Green Bay, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.